Hello everyone, let's decorate this moving train cake together. So I was trying to roll out my fondant here. Of course, my hands are properly washed and I've covered my cake here already with my fondant. So some things I would like to say about this moving train cake is the first thing you need to do is get your calculations right. By calculations, I mean make sure you know the size of the board you're going to use versus the size of the cake you're going to use. And before the day you do this cake, make sure you get your train already and check it on the board that you're going to use. Get your calculations right, calculate your angles and everything. And also make sure you work with sturdy cakes and not moist cakes. And also make sure you work fast. Working fast helps. So because most of the time for this particular design you're going to turn your cake upside down to cut out the parts that you're going to let your train pass through. So you have to work fast so your cakes will not get tired when they're upside down. So get your calculations right, make sure you work fast, make sure you use very good fondant, and make sure you use sturdy cakes and not moist cakes, because moist cakes will not stay so long upside down like this. So make sure you get your calculations right, because after cutting out this part that the train is going to pass through, you're not just going to leave this part like this. You're going to cover it up in fondant, foil and fondant, to make sure that place is properly covered. So make sure you work fast, get your calculations right, and work with sturdy cakes. So here I already cut out the carton and the foil I used to cover the place I cut out and put my fondants back into that place. So what some people do is, for the first layer of the cake, they cut it into half and then separate it on the board before they put the second layers and then cover the cake. But this is like a faster method, or probably like a one-way method. So this is the method I used, and here I was trying to make sure, like I said, always get your calculations right and work fast. So you make sure you are sure of exactly, before I put the cake here, I already put my train on it to know the exact parts the train and the train rail is going to pass through before I put the cake on the board here. So I've put my cake on the board is going to originally be here, and also I'm trying to cover my, what will I call it, the train tunnel here. Cover my train tunnel here with a brown fondant. So like I said, get your calculations right. For instance, this place now, the carton and the foil I used was bigger than what I was supposed to use, but thank God it still worked fine. So make sure you get your calculations right from the beginning. Make sure you get your calculations right. I've covered the train tunnel. Yes, the train tunnel here. You can see that is getting in shape already. So please tell me what other method you, as bakers, any baker that is watching this video, tell me what other method you used to achieve your moving train cake. So here I was cutting out the excesses from the train tunnel. The train tunnel, what will I call it now? Okay, the train tunnel wall. Yes, so I was trying to get a perfect look here. And now we're all done here. Yes, I was trying to test run if my train was going to pass through. You can see the tunnel there. So now I'm trying to put the train track inside the cake. I already did this before I even started baking. So I was able to know the amount, the size of the board I was going to use versus the size of cake. So here we're all done. You can see our train is moving around and inside the cake. So tell me, do you like this, and would you want us to do something like this for your child's birthday? Thank you so much. Please don't forget to patronize us. Don't forget to like, to share, to make a comment. Thank you so much.